apologize for it being so loud, but I'm making that chocolate mayonnaise cake that I had posted earlier. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just go onto my page and you'll see that I posted a recipe. I think it was from like the 40s or 50s. And it was at Hellman's. If you're east of the Rockies, Best Foods. I don't want to drop this. Morning, Sonia. Best Foods east of the Rockies is Hellman's. Let me turn this off. This is so loud. My KitchenAid has like one speed. I don't know, it's stripped, so it flies everywhere. But anyway, I'm gonna make this chocolate mayonnaise cake, and I hate to bake because it's so accurate. I never bake. If you know me personally, you know I hate baking because it's so exact, and I don't like measure anything, and I just throw this, throw that in there. Hi, Derek. So this cake is made with mayonnaise, and I know for a lot of people, if you grew up on this cake, it's like you get how great this cake is. But the mayonnaise is eggs and oil. It's not a big deal. A little bit of vinegar. It adds sort of like that buttermilky kind of flavor. It's super, super moist, and it's very old school. So my dad's mom, my grandmother, made this cake for him every year for his birthday. And so I didn't know that. I mean, I was too little, so as a younger girl, when I was a little girl, my grandma used to make this cake for special occasions, and I absolutely loved it. It was like the best chocolate cake I have ever had. It was so moist and tender. And again, it has that little bit of tang that you're just like not sure what it is. So years later, I saw somebody post a recipe of that original Hellman's mayonnaise cake. And so I had always wanted to make it, and I just, I never make cakes because I don't bake. Hey, Vinny. Hey, Leon. So my dad and I were talking about it the other day, and my dad was telling me, oh my gosh, I love that cake. My mom used to make it for me every year for my birthday. I was like, what can I give my dad for his birthday? He has everything. I'm gonna make him the chocolate mayonnaise cake, the Hellman's cake, that his mom made him for every year for his birthday. And so I've been doing keto, and my dad's diabetic, so he doesn't eat sugar, but we're making an exception for this cake. Okay, so I'm super excited. We're gonna have this cake tomorrow. So I'm gonna make it today so that it's ready. I'm judging a barbecue competition tomorrow, so I wanna be prepared and do it today. So this cake is super moist, it's super chocolatey, it's very old school, there's nothing fancy in it. It's Hershey's Cocoa. I bought the special dark because I just think the darker the chocolate, the better. And because I live in California, I can't get Hellman's mayonnaise, but I'm gonna get Best Foods, which I think is the best mayonnaise. It's a very simple recipe. I'm gonna read the ingredients, and I posted this recipe, but again, it's 2 cups of all-purpose flour. It's 2/3 a cup of that unsweetened cocoa powder, any kind you like. 1 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda. It's 1/4 a teaspoon of baking powder. It's 3 eggs. It's 1 2/3 cup of sugar. It's a teaspoon of vanilla extract. It's a cup of that delicious mayonnaise, and 1 1/3 cup of water. So I beat my eggs and my vanilla extract. Use a good vanilla, I think that's important, no imitation crap. 3 eggs, I got them frothy. I'm gonna add my sugar, I'm gonna beat it. I've already blended up all my dry ingredients in here, except for the sugar, of course, that's in here. And I'm gonna mix this together, and I'm not gonna do it live because that's boring and it's loud. And I'm gonna pop it in the oven. What I'm gonna do later is I'm gonna make buttercream frosting. I'll do that live because that's kind of fun. And who doesn't wanna lick the bowl of really delicious, real buttercream frosting? Super chocolatey, super decadent, to go on this mayonnaise cake for my dad. I'm super excited to eat it. I literally am like, I'm salivating just thinking about it. And I'm gonna pop some gum in my mouth so I'm not sitting there licking this, because I've been dreaming about this cake for like years, and of course, since I've been doing this stupid keto, I haven't had like sweets like in so long. So I love cake. It's like life to me. So that's another thing. If you know me, you know I'm like totally all about cake, and it has to be good cake. I don't want grocery store cakes with that horrible red and blue frosting. None of that crap. I like real cake. I always hire a local baker. I've had Chef Andrew. Anyway, I'll give them shout outs later. But I've had some wonderful chefs bake cakes for me every year for my birthday. And the last 2 or 3 years, I'm always in Hawaii, so I really haven't had a birthday cake in a few years either. So I really sacrificed. I wish I could get like a negative like deficit for the cake I'm not eating to like take a section of my thigh off. Anyway, it doesn't work that way. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the cake. I'm gonna pop them in the oven. I'm gonna come back later. I'm gonna make the buttercream frosting because that's something we can make live and that's easy. And a lot of people are asking about buttercream and it's so simple and it's so delicious. You always wanna use real butter. None of this Crisco, none of this fake lard, like butter, really good butter and really good ingredients. That's what makes really great frosting. Heavy whipping cream, real vanilla. You can use a vanilla paste if you want to. I have a really nice vanilla paste that I'm going to use in it just to give it a little bit more flavor. Also, when you're doing chocolate, I don't know if a lot of people know, vanilla is the undertone in any kind of really great chocolate recipe. So you still want to put a really good vanilla, even though we're going to add more of this Hershey's dark chocolate. I feel like I have powdered sugar on my nose. Anyway, so I'm gonna make this cake. I'm gonna try really hard not to lick the bowl, but I guarantee I'm going to because I'm so excited. And if I look 10 pounds fatter when I'm back on camera, well, that's because I've been like licking this chocolate cake. And my dad's gonna be like, my cake is so small. And I'd be like, I don't know what happened. I ate the batter. Okay guys, I will see you in a little bit. I'm gonna put this cake in the oven, let it come out, let it cool. I'll come back in a little bit and make the frosting. And I'm telling you, there is nothing better than chocolate, real butter, buttercream frosting. It's like, it's life itself. Okay, let's just be honest. Butter is life itself, okay? So if you want the recipe, go to my page. I posted the link, I think yesterday. It's an old school recipe. You can Google it as well, Hellmann's or Best Foods, but it was originally a Hellmann's chocolate mayonnaise cake. And I believe it was from like the really early 50s, maybe late 40s. Anyway, I feel like I should have a little apron on so I can like manifest my June cleaver. Okay, have a good day, you guys.